watching Saturday Night Live. I'm not sure, many of you know that I'm 88 and a half years old, so it's great to be here for a number of reasons. You know, I'm not new to live TV. In 1952, I starred in my first live sitcom, which was Life of Elizabeth. And of course, back then, we didn't want to do it live. We just didn't know how to tape things. So I don't know what this show's excuse is. You know, I have so many people to thank for being here, but I really have to thank Facebook. When I first heard about the campaign to get me to host Saturday Night Live, I didn't know what Facebook was. And now that I do know what it is, I have to say, it sounds like a huge waste of time. I would never say that people on it are losers, but that's only because I'm polite. People say, but Betty, Facebook is a great way to connect with old friends. Well, at my age, if I want to connect with old friends, I need a Ouija board. Needless to say, we didn't have Facebook when I was growing up. We had phone book, but you wouldn't waste an afternoon on it. Facebook just sounds like a drag. In my day, seeing pictures of people's vacations was considered a punishment. And when we were kids, we didn't say we were single. We were just kids. It was weird if you weren't single. Yes, we had poking, but it wasn't something you did on a computer. It was something you did on a hayride. Under a blanket. Oh, sorry. Things were a lot different when I was growing up. My father, Horace, was a traveling salesman who moved our family to California during the Great Depression. I mean, that's the kind of stuff you only read about in novels. And to think I've lived through a world war, worked on radio and films, on Mary Tyler Moore and the Golden Girls, and now I'm here tonight because you wanted me to be. And I really just want to say I feel so loved. Thank you. If I could, I would take you all on a big hayride. Starting with you, sir. No, not you. You. Guess what? Jay-Z is here. And if I had a dime for every time I've said that, I'd have one dime, which wasn't anything to shake a stick at in my day. We have a great show for you tonight, so stick around, and we'll be right back.
Thank you so much. I am thrilled to be back hosting Saturday Night Live. It's been a really fun, great week, and I've got to be honest though, because most of the sketch writers this week, they pitch me sketches every day, and most were about Doctor Strange. It's great. I love the guy. I love playing the character. The film's doing really well, but I have been in other films, and. No one said to me, like, what? And I said, well, The Power of the Dog, for example. And he said, nobody saw it. I said, come on, man, I was nominated for an Oscar for that. I did okay. I mean, I didn't win. I was beat by Will Smith. No, not physically, not physically. But I'm really, honestly, very honoured to be hosting the Mother's Day SNL show. And of course, I want to wish a very special Happy Mother's Day to my mum. She's actually on holiday in Greece at the moment, and SNL offered to fly her here, first class, and she said, "No, I'm on a beach in Greece. Are you insane?" Look, I love you, Mum. When I was younger, we used these weird, funny names that we used to call each other. I called her Pookie, and she called me Benedict Cumberbatch. Then later, I went off to a boarding school outside of London. You might have heard of it, called Hogwarts. When I was there, she'd write these amazing letters home to me, these fantastic missives, and they had beautiful, beautiful drawings and illustrations on them, incredible things. I can't do that for her here, obviously, but I thought I'd use a bit of this monologue to thank her for all that she's done for me. So, hey, Mum, it's me, your son, little Benedict. Thank you for always being there for me. You know, growing up, every time I had a problem, you had a solution. For instance, when I lost my 2 front teeth, I was worried about being teased, but you said, it's okay. Just try and smile without opening your mouth. It's great advice. But it also explains why, to this day, in every red carpet photograph, I'm smiling like this. Seriously, though, Mum, thank you. You've shown me so much love and support every step of the way. I love you, Pookie. And speaking of mothers, my wife, Sophie, is in the audience tonight, and I'd like to wish her a happy Mother's Day, too. Hi, Sophie. It's me, your husband, little Benedict. I'm seriously in constant awe of you. I mean, for a start, you gave birth to our 3 beautiful boys, and that alone is a minor miracle, as any woman will tell you. Meanwhile, according to you, I was off dressing up as a wizard. Love, technically it's a sorcerer. Wizards have robes, I have a cloak. It's a thing, don't worry. But seriously, Sophie, I really hope that when you think about it, you'll realize that it evens out. Because if you think being a mum is hard, try doing this. Yeah, I just opened a portal. You're welcome. But really, seriously, happy Mother's Day to all the mothers out there, all the grandmothers, all the caregivers, for everybody who does such an extraordinary job doing that, especially to the 2 mothers in my life, my mum, Wanda Bentham, and my wife, Sophie Hunter. And seeing all that you 2 have done for me and for our children, it truly warms my heart and puts a smile on my face, a smile like this. We've got a great show for you tonight. Arcade Fire is here, so stick around. We'll be
everybody, and I hope everybody here to have a good time, because I am here to have a blast. You know, because the whole country is tense. It's tense time. Everybody in the country is on high alert. They're nervous, they're edgy. You know, they say look out for suspicious behavior. I need to know what the hell is suspicious behavior. You know, I'm keeping an eye on every damn body. Iraq Army playing like they're the U.S. Army, giving up and killing us and holding us hostage and all that kind of stuff. So I'm watching everybody. I was on the elevator with an old white lady. Because her and I, she watching me, I'm watching her.